Hi, this is Jez here. We've got our demo unit up and running. I'm going to set up a call between myself and myself, Teams Room myself and Surface Pro myself, and show you some of the features on how this works. I'm a bit forgetful of the terminology. This is an M-Touch, that's your M-Core, and of course we've got the soundbar, camera. I've actually got, I'll come back to the other things actually in a minute. So I'm going to create a new meeting. I'm going to just set it up to myself, Jez, oops, I can't type, Jez, invite, I accept the call. We're going to get a little bit of feedback, so we better turn the microphones off, and let's mute this one too. And here we have a meeting between myself and myself. I don't know how well you can see that. But that is obviously that camera, and this one's this one. Now, the first thing that's of interest is that this camera is actually pointing pretty much straight, well, in fact, to your right, and yet it is pointing at me. It's recognizing the fact that I am talking to the left, and likewise, if someone was over there talking, it would turn to them. So it has a built-in, I think it's AI-driven, method of recognizing who in the room is speaking. You can of course control the zoom in, zoom out, and where it's pointing manually. The thing that I find even more impressive is this. If I've actually got just out of camera shot, I've got a content camera sitting up there, and if I share my screen, you see how that is just closed in on pretty much the maximum dimensions of our whiteboard. You hopefully can see this too, how well I'm demonstrating this. And if I now start scribbling on the whiteboard, you will see that if I get in the way, the AI finds the writing and leaves it in place, no matter where it is. See how that slowly fills it in, little bits here, little bits there, and I can walk around. It also picks up other colours, doesn't have to be black, but that always stays in front. And as the receiver of the presentation, you can change between the actual camera itself and the whiteboard. Oops, there it was, finding me and closing in on me again because it knows I'm talking. That I think is pretty impressive. I'm going to I'll leave that in the background. A couple of other things. It comes with a remote. I haven't actually used this remote. Mute. Oh, I think you can actually get it to close in on the speaker by pressing the button as well. Yes, the mute button, I guess end call, up and down volume. There's some left, right, and a wheelie thing in the middle. I haven't yet played with them. The system itself comes with the soundbar, the camera, the M-Core, the M-Touch. Cable for the M-Touch. If you ever want to present from, rather than through Teams, if you want to present from your laptop or your HDMI device or USB-C device, this plugs into the back of the M-Touch, and I think it's a little bit unwieldy. So we paid, I can't remember, I think it's certainly over 100 quid for one of these things. It was wireless presentation pod. So that again is USB-C or old-fashioned USB. Plug into your machine. I think you have to download and run a presentation file once, but then from that point onwards, it finds it. Press the button, and it actually, and this might make it have a heart attack, but I should be able to plug this in, I think, and press on present, and waiting for the host. Is this going to now allow me to? Is it going to let me down? Content share. Okay, what am I sharing? Let's just share that. Start sharing. It's just our calls in use on our system. That was how easy that is. Let me just finish it if I can. Stop sharing. That's this little device. Put it out, plug it in. The other thing we went for, but not strictly speaking necessary, are this nifty little thing here. It's a little charging base station for 2 wireless mics. For the more timid people in the room, they're both muted at the moment, as you can tell, red light, so that you can hear clearly what's going on around the table. Those are the 2 extras, but the system itself doesn't actually need them. That's it for now.